Hey, Shaquana. I love you. Sending you healing vibrations and love and light. So y'all know that the pickle card reading was the angel therapy oracle cards. So I could see the chat today. Woo, can you believe it? I'm about to go. I'm gonna go on my Facebook and my Instagram and let them know that I'm live. But A was the coyote molar. B was the doll baby. And C is the die. I need to give Oshun a drink and pour me a drink and let my people on Facebook and Instagram know while welcoming the ancestors. I'll be right back. What they say? Try to kill and just to get That's how you come in, Mom? All right. Joke's on you, we still alive. And say, we don't care what people say. Really? All right. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I check. Tell it just to get stack. Till it gets sky. I can't sing, so I'm sorry if I'm bluesing, y'all. We were supposed to take the past 205. You don't care what people say. Come on, y'all, calm down. You're doing too much already. Can I post and let the people know? We don't care what people say. Try dealing just to get by, stack it till it gets sky. You weren't supposed to make it past 25. Joke's on you, we still alive. You say we don't care what people say. Crying, are you on here? I don't know. I'm just on here. They asked me how do you comment on the YouTube. I don't know everybody. I think it's probably under the video in the description. Just ask me the question. Just crying. Just ask me the question here. Just ask me here, and I'll do it on here on YouTube. Maybe this your ancestors bombarded my thoughts. And say we don't care what people say. That's what y'all ancestors doing. All right, it must be the day shift, huh? Maybe. All right. I'm sorry, y'all. One more post on Instagram. Gucci man. I can't believe that's what y'all gonna do. That's what the ancestors do. Really? I did not expect that. I haven't heard it in so long. That's how much I didn't expect it. Oh no, we're not gonna do that though. Oh no, we're not gonna go there though. Girl, they do too much. They do too much. I do too much. Okay, Quan, I got your question. I'm gonna ask it before we get off. Like Monica. I gotta put my phone on do not disturb, y'all, because the people will start calling too. I'm gonna pop a rubber band on her. A is the coyote molar, a tooth, back tooth. Like they say, wisdom tooth, coyote wisdom. B is the doll baby, king cake baby doll type. And the last one is a die made out of bone, which is C. So to pick a card, I'm pulling it from the Angel Therapy Oracle deck. So that'll be your overall energy, your overall theme. And then I'll go in whatever other direction they take me to. I welcome in the positive and beneficial ancestors only of those viewing, those looking for answers. I'm grateful, I'm honored. I thank you for allowing me to be a medium, a vessel to relay your messages to those that you have messages for. I only allow the energies in the presence of positive and beneficial ancestors. All others aren't welcome here. Respect the rules of engagement, and let's see. And thank you, Oshun, gracious Mr. Oshun. That's the energy, my ancestor deity energy that I'm aligning with today, as she is the master of divination. Anyway, okay. For those of you resonating with the coyote mola, the coyote too, just keep trying every day, Anita, just a little bit. Like I tell my mentees, about 15 minutes a day. Just sit with her. If it be the smell, if it be memories or whatever, if it be direct meditation or direct engagement, just keep trying 15 minutes. And then like when you're not doing it throughout the day, be receptive and open to if you just have a feeling or you feel something around you, or you keep seeing things or smelling things that remind you of it. Be open by not overthinking it, not doubting that that's what it is, and just go with it like as if you're talking to her before she transitioned. It could be out loud, it could be in your mind or whatever. You hear how I talk to these ancestors, Oshun, Ogun, whoever, Isis. But I'm respectful. They know that I'm a mess. But I'm respectful, whatever. But still, it's like just as if it's anybody I love or anybody I've been around my whole life. Okay. What is the overall energy and your overall message as it relates to angel therapy for those who chose card A, which is the Coyote Mola? What is your overall energy, your angel therapy oracle message? What do you want those with the doll baby to know most? I ain't even look at the card, but they want y'all to know y'all love doll babies. Some of y'all parents, like you was their baby, they doll baby, like the apple of their eye. Well, be sure of that. What is the overall energy? The angel therapy oracle for those resonating with card C to die. What is your angel therapy oracle? Your overall message for those card C? For those resonating with card C to die. Intuitively, y'all have to overcome yourselves. At first, it was like y'all have some things that y'all have to overcome, some battles that you have to overcome to get what you want. But then it's like it's themselves, like y'all in your own way. Card A, those with the coyote molar. It's energy, like my Moldavite this morning. And remember I said coyote wisdom? It's about your crown chakra. So that means when you get all the way to the top, when you come back up into your highest self and you've ridden up the Kundalini. So you need to get more in touch with your highest and best self. Some of y'all have not been acting in alignment with your crown chakra, which would be your Christ energy, your Christ consciousness, where y'all know how they say Christ was. And so, and less in root chakra, which is all the way at the bottom, which is more in lower self. So you need to come more into your highest and best version of yourself. Pay attention to your ideas as they are messages of true divine guidance and sent in answers to your prayers. Okay, those with card B who had the doll baby. Integrity. No matter how anybody has treated you, including your parents, you don't have to carry it as a scar or as a, I don't want to say excuse. Use it as an excuse to not be your whole truth. Live your whole truth, be your whole self. Like some people even have hidden themselves in work and distractions so that they have not even became parents yet because of the situation they had with their parents. Okay, and they felt like they couldn't be true in their mothership or fathership to their own children because of that what they are still carrying. Okay. Also, some of you have been acting like a spoiled brat or whatever and haven't been living your truth in the same way or whatever, being somewhat selfish and temperamental. And it's asking that you go back to what you know is true and be your highest and true version of yourself as well. And don't do, oh, I'm going to be petty, or I'm going to do a tit for tat, or an eye for eye type of thing. Always operate with integrity and have the right intentions when you're doing things. Be in spiritual order. And also for some of you little witches out there that don't have until you're just fucking shooting from the hip, doing spells, devouring alls, and fucking people. I don't want this one with that one, so I'm going to do this, that, and other. That's not integrity. That's not spiritual order. Come back into truth. Truth always prevails. Truth always stands. Align your actions so that they match your values and inner. I got hot sauce on my motherfucking thing now, so y'all know that she is greedy. She eat. I'm sorry to interrupt integrity. I got y'all called B. I just want y'all to know how greedy I am. I was looking for some boudin last night on Facebook, and they directed me to this thing called Cajun Grocer or something. My shopping cart got about $600 worth of food in it from an online store that's just nothing but food from Louisiana, and I really need to be stopped, and I need to like cipher it down. But anyway, align your actions so that they match your values and inner knowingness of what's right for you. Operate in truth. Truth shall stand. And what's not true for you and what is not true around you, don't operate or partake in it. Keep it real. Like Monster the Face say, keep it real, keep it going. If you keep it real, you ain't got to worry about covering up no fake shit or lying over another lie or protecting this person in a lie or being fake, phony, or falsified. You could just operate as the truth, be the truth. And maintain your integrity when the people around you are not. Like I said, if people being petty to you, and I know, you know, y'all know, I let a lie slide, but if I feel played, I'm gonna come up in it sometimes. But they asking that you don't used to keep stand in your truth and don't get brought to that level. And I know it make you feel like, how me? And I'm the truth. You know what I'm saying? I always do the right thing. Why they coming against me? Why they doing me like this? What? And I'm still operating with integrity. And some of y'all, this is in y'all workplace too. Maintain your integrity, because overall, again, truth shall stand. Relationships, all that. So card C, which is the die. Just the same card when I first in the video. I don't know if y'all saw, I picked the card up and I looked at it and I was doing like this, but I was over at the card A people, but I had never called out nobody energy. So I said, I'm gonna just leave it. But card C, which is the die energy, you need to cut and clear some shit out of your life. And you know it too. Remember, like on a computer, when they used to have us press Control-Alt-Delete to reset the whole computer, you need to do a reset. You need to cut and clear the shit off of your soul connection and get you a new beginning. Cancel, clear, delete. I'm going to say this Saint Michael because Saint Michael protects me. Is Saint Michael? We check Saint Michael. Okay, so Saint Michael is stepping forward also as your protection. And nobody, no angel is protecting you better than St. Michael, okay? So he's asking that you cut it. You need to cut it. Cut it. Cut those ties. Some of you have to cut ties from toxic relatives, toxic friends, toxic relationships, jobs, associationships, Belmont-ships, affair-ships, booty caller-ships, all of that. Some of y'all have to cut and clear some shit clear out your way. It's holding you back. And we're going to say 2 months into 2021, second pandemic. What I be calling it? COVID 2.0. So get rid of everything on site that's not positive and beneficial for you. That's pulling at your energy, that's pulling at you, okay? Use only positive words and thoughts as they are rapidly manifesting into form. Ask the angels to cancel the effects of past negative thinking, past negative connections, past negative entities, past negative energies. Some of y'all have to cut. This has nothing to do with your card. It has everything to do with the song. Some of y'all have to even cut and clear and cancel out the womb. Not hysterectomy, not take the womb out. You ain't never cleared the energy of all the energy that went in the womb. Y'all got mausoleums. What's the shit that they do where they do to people? That not like a obituary, not obituary. What you call a funeral home? The other name for a funeral home. Funeral homes, cemeteries in there. And you have to cut and clear and cancel that energy out so that your womb can manifest and bring forth life, not just a baby or anything like that. Bring forth life in your manifestations in the earthworm. Okay? Bring forth life as in your energy, as in your womb being alive, being able to produce. Because we manifest out the womb. Okay, Shaquana, there you go. So I'm gonna push it back. I'm gonna put the card up here so I can still have it, but I'm gonna put it back so y'all can still see your card up. You better, Queen Dot. You better. It's absolutely necessary. Where we are right now in this state of evolution, we have to be fully focused, intentional with our energy, which means protecting it and being able to stand in our power and know when to cut it off, throw it away, clear it out, reset. When we add like Legos, I guess. We know how to clear our slate. We know how to add to what we need, which is positive, beneficial, and magnify and makes it grow greater. We know how to take it off, cut it off, take it off, and clear it out. We got to be in that type of intentional manifestation on a continuum. And people, you see how I operate. They can't take it personal because this is my energy. This is my soul source. So you can't never feel no kind of way about me protecting my energy and doing what's best for me in my journey. So we can't be in a period where we care about how the next person gonna feel about it, because we're supposed to align with your energy, positive and beneficially will always align with it if you're in spiritual order. Okay. So now I'm gonna pull y'all a little what's going on with the little people right now type of spread. I'm not gonna get crazy and go to throwing the cards everywhere today. I'm gonna give y'all a little yeah. I guess. Ancestors be like, you don't never know. You don't know what we gonna do. We might know. These people. So I'm going with card A, which was the crown chakra, your highest and best self. Got the world card. So a life cycle, a life phase. Things are coming to a complete full circle for you. And also anything in the world could essentially be possible for you if you operate in your highest and best self. Who I know who she is. I'm going to give her a message later, but I guess I'll give it because I'm real as they coming. I'm sorry, I didn't ask you to come up in my reading. Somebody that we know who likes to twirl batons, has been a major red in her day, and right now has a compromised shoulder. Baby, you're going into a period of excellence. You just have to operate in your highest and true self at all times, even when even when we be like, just to give them a little petty. No, because you're there. Things are coming full circle for you. They got 2 men, or it could be 1 man who thought he was the ruler, like thought he was the king and ruled the land and ruled the earth, that the fucking earth lived for him. Oh, this your reader. How you get a read out of my shit? I'm gonna come back back to the card. Hey, we done. I'm not, let me put the card. I'm not fucking reading you like that. You might be mad. I didn't do it. The people did it. But anyway, here you are. So they thought that they was like King Joffrey, ruler of the land, like the earth belongs to them and the sun rise and shine on their ass. It had a shadow side, a horn shadow side that was to hell, you don't want to see it. But now you're standing on top of both sides of that one individual, even though you only got one shoulder and you still twirling your batons as things come full circle for you. And the eagle in the sky is delivering you your blessings through another avenue. I see what I see. But this had kept you restricted for a long time. And you felt restricted. You felt unable to move. You felt like you was literally in a mental prison with it, battling with it, trying to do what was best for you. Stay in spiritual order, stay in integrity, and just hoping and praying that things would come full circle and you would have the victory over things. And you, baby. And then this ain't you, Shaquana. This is one person. I know specifically who she is. I don't know if she picked this or not because she didn't tell me she did, but I know who this is, so I'm going to direct her back to it. And two things. You've been more reserved now. Now that you went through those experiences, you've been more reserved and hold back on your energy, hold back on giving everybody your blessings, this, that, and the other. It's also asking for you to continue to be reserved in it, but still be open to not changing who you are as far as your giving spirit when it is a safe place to do so. Okay. So now we're gonna go back. That was not for y'all. That's for one person. She know. I know. I'll let her know to come here and see it if she's not on here. So back to card A, which is the coyote molar, which is the crown chakra, which is, what do we call it? Coyote wisdom. Oh, all right, that worked for me. Okay, what do you want those who resonated with card A, the coyote? And I guess you can be a part of the general one too, because y'all got the 10 of cups. Which is also being in full balance, alignment with all of your chakras, as well as total happiness. Happy family. Do you not believe it's possible? We go back to the crown chakra, operating in your highest and best self. Getting to the top. Focusing less on earth things and more on your being and getting to your highest and best self is going to bring you to your total happiness and always be operating in your highest and best self. What do you want? Card A, the coyote molar. Energy, those that resonate with the coyote. What do you want? What do you want to tell them? What do you want? What messages? What do you want them to know most? You see it? I know you see. Shaquana, you said you chose A. You keep talking about this. You in this twin flame too. So those at card A, you're down it. You need to operate your highest and best self. And some of you, maybe one or two of you, have your twin flame or have who you assigned to, but you're looking away from it because it ain't looking like what you think it's supposed to look like in the earth realm. But overall, the 10 of cups is magnificent. This is like the pot under the rainbow. The sun. What other cards I like? The 4 wands. It's a few cards that's like my favorite, best Ace of Wands cards. So after that, you had the Lovers. So that go along with total happiness, happy family, everything that you want. Stability, marriage, things, fulfillment, fidelity, respect, consideration, appreciation. Some of you got to manifest it within your connections because, look, I said that and look. Because in your connections, you with the twin, but one twin is further along than the other. And so one is only giving a little bit at this time. The other one is giving out more than the other one, because one is only capable of only giving crumbs at this time. They can't get in touch with their feelings. They can't heal themselves. They are not where you at. So it's up to you. I ain't gonna never tell you what to do with your journey and your destiny. But when you get with your twin and they ain't where they supposed to be, then what's gonna happen? Y'all gonna transition and then come back again and try to get it right the next time, whatever. If you in your being and you know it's your twin and the cards keep telling you it's your twin, and every time you turn around it's some twin flame stuff and you mirroring each other, it only makes sense to get it right now, so that you do the healing that you got to do the healing, they do the healing, they got to do the healing. Let me tell you, shit ain't easy. But the energy won't be matched elsewhere. What messages do you have for those with card A resonated with the coyote mama? Something you need to let go, and that letting go is that earth perception and putting on. I'm not putting you down, and it's only some of you. It's not everything for everybody. Take what's for you and take what's not, but it's showing like you got this air, like you trying to put on, like you got it going on in the earth realm that you missing what you're supposed to be doing in the spiritual realm. Just be your highest and best version for yourself. Shaquana, wait till I get to the end of the general part, and then I'll come and do individual questions if I'm not brain fried. So you have to let go of something. You've gotten too comfortable where you are, and you need to stretch yourself some to be able to do the work that's required for you to get what you deserve. You deserve this. The work is in this, Adam and Eve. Y'all copped out in the garden with the apple. Y'all just gonna keep saying, man, fuck it, we're gonna take the easy way out. But it ain't really that easy for you, because you're gonna keep getting slammed back into each other in different forms, in different lifetimes, until you get it right. Do meditations with your crown chakra. If it's here, then we can send you there. Just do 15 minutes a day or whatever, listening to crown chakra tone, so you can get a better understanding and more revelations directly into your spirit and download it to your spirit from the spiritual realm, and be able to operate in a higher vibration. So what you need to let go of? What is it that they need to let go of? You still holding on, Shaquana, to all the wrong shit. Attachments energetically to past relationships, including friends, family, and lovers. You got to let all of that go and really free your spirit, clear your slate to be able to receive a divine love, a divine partnership, to be able to receive total fulfillment. Every fucking time you get on this video, every time I've done a reading for you, they tell you the same thing. Ashe. What do y'all need to let go of? What do the card A people need to let go of? What does the card A what I just said? Let go of carrying all the burdens of the past. Letting go of carrying all the baggage of the past. Letting go of carrying all the pain, the trauma, the disappointment, the regrets, the hurts of everything that you had to overcome, that you're still carrying with you as you're trying to meet the finish line. You're almost there. It's coming to an end for you. Only thing keeping you from having that ending so that you can experience this is you just letting go. Let go. Give up. Give up of all the earth shit that will weigh you down. Let go of the tree branch and just be in your highest, I think the dialogue, y'all, in your highest consciousness, in your highest version of yourself, so you can be free of these wines. Where's the time? I see people gonna be disappointed. There it is. Okay, did you say Shantae? They calling my name in a secret mantra of the mystics, baby. They know me by name. All right. I'm gonna say that again. They probably say Shanti, but how they say it sounds like me and my consciousness at this time. So card B, which is the doll baby, who had integrity. Is your overall energy, integrity, operating in integrity, coming back into integrity, staying clear of those who are not operating in integrity, reclaiming your integrity, operating in truth, and not by replication of what was done to you when you were a baby or a kid. Choosing to break change, choosing to break cycles, choosing to break generational curses, to bring the integrity back to the entire family, the entire bloodline. So what messages do you have for those with card B and the doll baby? What do you want those with the doll baby to know most? What do you want those with the doll baby to know most? Do you want those with the doll baby to know most? Do you want those with the doll baby? I saw that card, but I'm not gonna say nothing about it right now. I still got high sauce. What did I do? Did I have a high sauce piece? Is this some kind of part of this divination? You got the Two of Cups. You got the Three of Pentacles. And you got the Seven of Wands. So we're gonna, so the integrity, you have to maintain integrity. And some of you, the integrity has been questioned in your relationships or your marriages. Okay, the Two of Cups is two lovers under a divine presence that bring two full cups to offer to each other in total and complete love for each other. It's the lovers, it's the Two of Cups, okay? But it operates with integrity. They're asking you to operate in truth. Don't be tempted to stray and have an affair. Don't be tempted to, what's the word? Scandalous, scheming. You know what I'm saying? Like, what is the word? Like cutthroat, you know what I'm saying? Like scheming behind the person back, like, yeah, I love you, I'm with you, we together forever, this is everything, whatever. But at that same time, you don't mean none of it. Like, operate in truth. Don't do nobody like that. If somebody is doing you like that, then work with other people to stake your claim that you will not be pulled into that. You will not allow that to happen to you. And some of you, there has been some infidelity or lack of truth within your relationships or within your marriages. And it's asked that instead of just you and your partner trying to find your way through it or whatever, that you work with others. And when I say work with others, I say the ancestors, so that you call on your ancestors and bring them in to bring the clarity and the integrity back into that union. Okay, your ancestors and your angels or whatever, work with them. And then you'll be set apart and seen that you did operate in truth and that you didn't mess up this connection. But it's a time now where you might have to, like, some of y'all are married, right? And y'all been separated or going to get a divorce or what have you. And you and your lover finally found a place back to integrity. Maybe y'all went to counseling, or maybe some outside parties had to be involved in order to get y'all to see things clearer between each other, So now you might have to defend other people why you got back together, or why you're going to make your thing work, or whatever. And you have to do that and stake your claim. This is my wife. This is my fiance. This is my child's mother, or this vice versa. And this is what I'm going to do. And I mean, y'all marriages, y'all relationships not working out for y'all. So I don't think I really want to take advice from y'all about this. And I'm not willing to feed into that and come down to where y'all are in that vibration and frustrate me or confuse me when I'm operating in truth. And truth is whatever I'm getting in my spirit, my partner's getting in their spirit, and our ancestors and angels are guiding us, and maybe sometimes counselors, what have you, because our main objective here is that we want this 2 of Cups. We want to be able to give each other a cup full of love. Some of you aren't in no relationship or don't have no marriage, no connection or whatever, but you want that. You've been operating in truth so long that you're alone, sitting there waiting for somebody to be true to you, haven't settled, haven't wanted to compromise yourself just to have the 2 of Cups. So if you work with your angels and your ancestors, a love will come in for you that will be positive and beneficial, that will be mutual. And you'll have to stake your claim and let you know, this is what I want. This is what I'm going to do. Sometimes you might have to uproot from where you are or move from where you are and go somewhere that's better, which is higher or higher ground, in order for you to be able to hear from the ancestors, work with the ancestors and get what you need and are trying to see here. And some of y'all is like family. You have to fight off family. And you have to work with some counselors or some third parties, your ancestors or whatever, to heal traumas and heal things that happened to you as a child, so that you can continue to stay in your truth. It damaged your truth. It damaged you being able to give your 2 of Cups, you being able to be that full, whole person. But now is the time that you say, I am whole. I'm going to operate in truth, and I'm going to do what I have to do to get what I want, to get the love that I'm deserving and that I'm capable of giving. Okay, so for card C, which was the die, you had cut and clear, cutting things out, clearing and reconciling your wound, your manifesting portal, and cutting off anything that's been holding you back or that pulls from your energy, that keeps you from your greatest accomplishments. Cut it. You need to cut it. All right. So what messages do you have for those right now who chose card C to die? What messages do you have right now for those who chose card C to die? I need my pendulum too. I'm gonna pull y'all cards and I'm gonna run and go and get my pendulum because I want to ask my pendulum something. What messages do you have for those who chose card C to die? What messages do you have for those who chose card C to die? Who Saint Michael is protecting, keeping you in divine protection. Keep yourself in divine protection by cutting these connections, cutting these cords, cutting out these situations. What messages do you have for those who chose card C to die? Okay, let me grab my pendulum right quick because I need to ask you something about the doll babies. All right. I'm going to pull an additional card for y'all after I get through with them. So for my card C people who chose to die, when you cut and clear out these connections in these situations, you will be recognized how you're supposed to be recognized. I didn't pick that. They just gave me a message, but for myself. But anyway, once you cut out what needs to be cut out those connections that need to be cut out. What you want, what they want for you, what you're designed to do will happen. You'll shine. You'll be the star. You'll be recognized. Fame, fortune, fulfillment. The limelight will be on you. You'll not just for one thing, for many things, like a star, like stellar, superstar, superpower. You see what I'm saying? You will be recognized for who you are, right? But the reason why you also have to cut some stuff out is some people, two people, you were either friends or in business with or something like that. Three of y'all was involved in a situation. And you feel y'all, I want to say y'all felt defeated, so y'all conceded. Okay? Y'all took the loss or whatever, or it didn't pan out how you wanted to, but the whole while the other person wasn't operating in integrity. They was slick. Okay? So they feel like it's a small victory. It is a small victory because they won for the moment. You know what I'm saying? But it's not going to stop you guys, the both of you, from getting what you need, and especially you from being the star that you're destined to be. So this person thinks that they won, but it's just a short-lived victory for them because what they have put out is going to come to bite their ass. Okay, so you don't have to worry about that. You don't have to do that. The fact that you went through the situation is enough, and you walk the other person is more messed up about it than you. It was three of y'all. So the person who did y'all dirty and think that they won, the other person really fucked up about it. And I guess it's more so because they put in more money than you. You put in your time and your energy because it's like you're glowing to me, right? Even your crown is glowing. So you put in it, you was the gift. You were the prize. You see what I'm saying? And the other two people knew that, but y'all were trying to work together on it. So the other person must have put all, hey, would you count the chickens before they hatch? Whatever, had put all their ducks in one, all their eggs in one basket, and it ain't paying out for them. They fucked about it. The person who got over think that they won, but they're gonna be fucked too. And you still left with your head high and your shoulders high. You took a loss and time, energy, and whatever you're supposed to get out of the situation. But overall, you know to walk off proudly and that things will work out for you. And then beyond that, you have the power to manifest what you want anyway. You have the power to bring about the new beginning. You have the power to cut and clear with St. Michael and get rid of everything that's not positive and beneficial for you, everything that your energy needs to be protected from and clear from, and take the magic wand, abracadabra, and start manifesting. But you have to believe that you are the magician. You have to believe that you could create the new beginnings. You have to believe that you can set out the energy that will bring forth what you want and what you deserve more, and is to be recognized stellarly or as the star. It don't have to mean like a superstar, but for a lot of y'all, it is literal, like a star, like recognized, like this is a whole new world that we in where everything is happening online, digital, social media. You ain't got to go across the world having Pepsi Cola concerts in Africa and shit no more. You gonna stream into these places. You know what I'm saying? Anybody could be a star. I could get a fucking dog and bring it in here and teach you tricks. It could be a star if that's what his destiny is supposed to be. So don't think that, oh, she ain't talking to me because I can never be a star. There are many ways to be a star. You can be a star and making fucking animals out of rubber bands. It doesn't matter. You know what I'm saying? Whatever is in you. And you have the power to create the new beginning and manifest. Listen to your intuition. So use your energy intuitively and become the alchemist to turn bad into good, nothing into something, thoughts into reality, Fears into motivation. So for the people who had card B, the doll baby, they wanted me to pull you. I would call it a clarify, but it's not like a clarify. It's like a what? Enhancer. So confirmation, additional confirmation for you. So if you like, okay, so I think this message is for me. I don't know. Is she talking to me? Is the ancestors trying to tell me something? This is something from your ancestors to let whoever's supposed to know that this message is, to encourage them to walk in their truth, stake their claim in their truth, work with them to have what they want in their unions. What is the card that you want me to pull as the extra enforcer card? That whatever you worrying about, I'm going to pull another one. Whatever you worrying about, whatever fears you have about money. Some of y'all worrying about if I'm going to get caught, if I'm going to go to jail. Like, hey, that's what they just told me. You saw how I just flew off my mouth. Some of y'all are doing things right now, simple shit. You know what I'm saying? And some of y'all doing major shit. And y'all like, man, am I going to get caught? Am I going to go to jail? Am I going to be able to pay the rent in 2 days? Am I going to be able to make it if I go back to this person? Am I going to live? Am I going to die? Am I going to eat? Am I going to starve? Am I going to be clothed? Whatever. Y'all worrying more than you need to worry. If you work with your ancestors and start giving them your worries and what you're concerned about, because even if you did some fucked up shit, some rotten shit, you can still go and repent and be like, but I mean, not just because you're trying to get clearance, but because you really like, okay, I did some fucked up shit. And I don't want to be up every night with my conscience eating me or worrying or whatever. Or some of y'all had people who didn't operate in integrity and cheated on y'all. Or went behind y'all back and some stuff. And it got you up like, I love this person. I want to be with this person. I want to work with this person. I want us to have the 2 of cups. I'm staking my claim. I want my wife. I want my husband. I want my girlfriend. I want my boyfriend. But you still worrying in the back of your mind, is they gonna do it again? They did it one time. Yeah, she talking about she going to the gas station. She probably meeting that nigga over there by Toys R Us. I don't know, but you're worrying more than you need to. And it's taking a toll on you. It'll take a toll on you physically. It'll take a toll on you mentally. It'll take a toll on you spiritually. And your thoughts and your worries right now are binding you. And so you need to release that stress, release those emotional pressures, release it so that you can stake your claim on what it is that you do want. That's going to be in truth. It ain't going to be like a fear or a thought or worry. It's going to be in truth. You're going to stake your claim, and in truth, you're going to have what you desire. But you got to work with some others, your partner and the ancestors. I'm going to pull one more. Long-term outcome for y'all out of this situation. Out of this situation for the y'all who chose to be the doll baby, what is going to be the long-term outcome? No. I need to hurry because I think it's going to cut off at an hour somehow. I don't know, y'all. Do it. Or is that Instagram? Okay. What is the long-term outcome for those resonating with card B, the doll baby? What is the long-term outcome? The Ace of Wands. See, anything will be possible for you, just like the magician. You'll have a wand. Your wishes will be fulfilled. You wish it and it'll be granted. If you operate in truth and spiritual order and work with your ancestors, staking your claim, faith over fear. My cup is full. I'm full to pour. I'm full to receive. But if you being shiesty, shady, trying to do anything that's not in integrity, you're not going to have that Ace of Wands. Anybody that's around you that's not operating in an integrity is not going to be able to align with you with these cups and share this Ace of Wands experience with you. Okay? But stop worrying. The worry and the fear is overtaking your life, and we understand why, because it's been some shit that ain't been pure and true around you. But you can bring it back. The Ancestor Divine is giving you another opportunity. All right. So now out of my personal deck, me deck that I made, I'm going to pull a Ancestor message for you from that deck. And I think I will conclude with that unless they say something is. Okay, what is your direct message? What is your Ancestor message for those with card A? So I'm going to pull two. For card A that had the Coyote Molar. Should divine message for those that had card A. What they told you, love energy. High boy, high girl. Oh, so then you got you a high piece already. It's back about love and your partner. Using love energy, covering everything with love. Both of y'all get into your heart chakra, letting go. Ow, 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 ow. That's something that I say, and a lot of my little friends would ever say, if it's somebody that's hot, that's attractive, so y'all have a strong attraction to each other. You are the lovers. Y'all Adam and Eve, y'all. That's him, that's her. I know, Jerome. You had card C. If you had card C, and I'm here with Oshun, and Oshun been asking me to tell you the same thing for years. You already know. So card A. Let go of the burdens that you've been carrying from the past. Very good, Jerome. So that's definitely an over-confirmation. They over-confirm for you every time. Especially Oshun. You know she's been trying to beat you over the head with it. You have to be unapologetic. She always say that. You have to be unapologetically true to yourself. And I fucking, oh, Lord, I said that at the beginning, right? Fuck. Before I even turned over the pick a card, I said, you got to get out your own way card, see people. They say that you got to overcome some obstacles. They say that you got to overcome some stuff to get what you want. And then they said, damn, they in their own way because you refuse. You refuse to cut that cord out of misplaced obligation. You're in your own way. You holding it up. You holding it up. You holding it up. You holding this up. You supposed to be manifesting this. Just like in this situation where the person got the small victory. And let's talk about that shit that you need to cut too, Jerome. They feel like they win over you. It's like two-sided. You don't want it with your shoulders high in purity. You got to get out. Ain't no trying. You can't try. You have to just do it. You have to just choose. I'm doing it. It is. You have to say it is as if it is already done. It is happening now. It has to always be present. And it is going to line up if you know that it is. If you know that it is, then you can say that it is in the present and it will. But you have to cut any connections to you that's holding you back. Any. Your design, your destiny is to shine. You stifling the shine. Card B, what is your ancestor message at this time? Encourage yourself. Come out of that mental anguish. Come out of those emotional pressures, come out of those fears, and encourage yourself. Let yourself know that you can get past this, and that operating in truth is going to bring you to victory. That you will create that new beginning on your fucking own, because you have the magic wand where your wish can be fulfilled and what you want can happen as long as you're operating in integrity. Encourage yourself to be the truth. Encourage yourself to operate in truth. Encourage yourself to confess and bring the truth. Encourage yourself to make amends with things, reconcile things that was not done in truth. Bring forth the truth, apologize for it, and then move forward, so that you're not up and feeling pressured about it and being stressed about it. And the truth will set you free. So for those of y'all that's worried about going to jail, or that jail may be coming up for you, work with others, work with your ancestors, and operate in the truth so that you can be here to be with your partner on the street. Stake your claim and say, hey, you know, we did some fucked up shit back in the day. We did some fucked up shit last week. Whatever. We did some fucked up shit. But I'm not coming back down there with y'all. I'm going higher. I'm rising higher, and I'm going to operate in my truth. And whatever happened. I'm not finna worry about it. I'm not finna stress up all night. Y'all killing me with this. It's dragging me. I got to be able to get a good night's sleep. Also, take your magic wand from the divine and encourage yourself that yes, if I operate in truth, I will be set apart. Things will be made right for me. And my unions can be repaired. Okay, so what is the ancestor message for card C, which was the die? What is the ancestor message for card C that is the die? What is the ancestor message for card C that is the die? What you think it say, Jerome? Right place, right time, right people, alignment. You're looking for that the right place, the right time, the right people, alignment. For all of you over here with the card C, there is no exactly right place, right time, right people. The ancestors aligning. All you need to focus on is aligning what is energetically positive and beneficial for you. Do your magic, do your work, heal yourself. Make sure that you're a clear vessel to be aligned with what is for you. In the right place, the right time, the right people will all align in divine timing. But that opportunity is headed to you if you go ahead and let's say Michael protect you as you cut and clear any connections to you that do not belong connected to you. Situations as well. Nah. Shaquana, you're the only one I think I saw with a question. And I think I answered it. So Quran, I don't know if you made it here, but I know you asked, is anybody doing work on you? So I'm going to get my other deck and I'll ask the Pendulum. Oh, I want to know if someone trying to harm me. Okay. All right, so let me get the card to ask. Is anybody trying to harm Quran? I don't know these people, Quran. I hope you don't hear, because it's an older man saying, I told you about her. I told you about that girl. So I don't see that as somebody that you with at this time. I don't know. But if they are trying to harm you, that's the way you answer it. Are they capable of harming you? Would be more of the question. But it's an older man said that, whatever that means. So Quran. It says get more information. When she sees you do what you're supposed to do, Danielle. When she witnesses you take your power and be empowered to live your truth, Unapologetically, she will. She will. But I will check on it in a second. Get more information, Crown. So they're asking me to be more specific. Is there anybody taking actions to harm? I'm asking, is anybody taking actions to harm you? Is there anybody that's taking actions to harm? Use your ancestors and your angels. Meditation brings answers. Okay, so here we are. I'm helpful people. The ancestors are helpful people. They said get more information first. Then it says meditation brings answers. So we're somewhat, Siri tried to pick up my voice just now. We're somewhat in a meditation where I am in the reading. So we're going to ask the pendulum. It says yes. So meditation brings answers. Helpful people, you got to get with the ancestors, get a reading, do a divination or whatever to figure out who the person is, why they doing it, how they doing it, or whatever. Is the person trying to harm them and harm him in the earth realm? Physically in the earth realm? Is the person trying to harm him physically in the earth realm? Is the person, it says no. Is the person even a person that's trying to harm him, or is it a spiritual enemy? Is it a person? Is it an earth human person that's trying to harm Quran? Is it an earth? Is it a spiritual enemy, a spiritual entity that is trying to harm them? So you just need to step up your spiritual protection. Does Quran just need to step up his spiritual protection? The female that the older man talked about, is the female using spiritual prowess to try to harm him? Is there a woman? Or is the entity a female, a feminine energy? So it's a female energy and spiritual. It's a feminine energy that is a spiritual energy. In spirit has the spiritual enemy taken presence in a person in crimes that crime has encountered in the earth realm? Has the spiritual enemy taken presence in a person? Why do y'all make me ask it so specific? This is how they make me ask it to get to it. So is there a woman being operated by a spiritual enemy of crimes to harm him? You see how specific you got to be? I couldn't just say, is it a woman? I had to get back to the fact that it's not the person, that it's a spiritual enemy, because spiritual enemies use people who be close to people to do shit to try to harm you. So if you're on here, yes, there's some female, some older man came through and said it. She's being used by your spiritual enemies. Your spiritual enemies are people and from different, not people, souls, energies from different lifetimes who you've been at war with in different lifetimes. They've always tried to destroy you in different lifetimes. They could have taken different forms. My right hand is just started burning. It could have taken different forms. So this lady wanted your money, or you used to give her money, or she was in it for some money. She was with you about some money. It was all about the money with her and about you giving to her or getting money out of the situation with you. So I guess the money's been cut off, or she's not able to do it. So now she's like, oh, if I'm not going to get it, he ain't going to get no money. I'm going to hurt him type shit, I guess. That's what I got for you right now for the free 99. Danielle. Will Danielle's relationship with her daughter be restored soon? Beyond for what I intuitively see and told you just now. Yes. Will relationship what I said. If you believe, which means if you believe in yourself and your ancestors for you to walk into your power and do what you have to do. unapologetically for you. She needs to see that. She needs to see that you believe in yourself. She needs to see that you believe in your power and what your ancestors' guidance to be empowered to do what is best for you. That's what she needs to see, and that's when your relationship will be restored. So how soon that will be depends on how soon you start believing in yourself and unapologetically being true to you. If you believe that the relationship is healed, it's already healed. My relationship with my daughter is healed. My daughter's going to be here around whatever you want her to come. Memorial Day, 4th of July, whatever. Every day. Whenever you talk to people about it, it's healed. Oh, she fine. It's healed. I'm empowering myself. She see it. It's happening. You would know because you would be, you have arguments for nothing. Everything would be going fine. Like it'll be perfect. Then out the blue, y'all get in an argument about the stupidest shit. Or they start being emotionally cut off. Where if you were with somebody and it got to a point where y'all had a love and then now it gets distance or emotionally cut off, or no matter what you do, it seems like confusion come, but it's not confusion. It's not if things happen. It just comes in confusion. It's just confusion out of nowhere. It's via energy. What else? Y'all try, like you try to do conception or conceive or try to do things to grow even in business or whatever in your relationship, and just nothing getting off the landway. If you're having sex and your pH usually always be normal, and now all of a sudden you're having sex and your pH get thrown off every time y'all have sex, is that. And then you do a divination to see what's going on, who, what, when, where, why, how to combat it. Now, intuitively, first of all, do you intuitively feel that way? Is that the feeling that you get? If that's the feeling that you get intuitively, don't overthink it, don't doubt it, because your soul is going to let you know what's up every time. You be thinking, this is my godmother, my grandmother, my sister, my auntie, whoever. You got to get out of whatever their title or their relationship has been with you, because we're in a time where everything is spiritual, and your spiritual opposers, spiritual enemies, opposition is going to try to stop you from growing, stop you from healing, stop you from reaching your destiny and your prophecy. So if you're feeling intuitively when you're engaging this person, you're most likely right, unless you're somebody that's all over the place. You know what I'm saying? And can't hear or feel clearly because you got shit happening with your energy connection. But I'm about to ask them. Yes, completely understand. Feel like it's a confusion between love and lust. And sometimes that confusion comes in from the person that's doing the work against it. You see what I'm saying? The blockage get thrown up where they can't even receive the love part and get open to the love connection, because they got this person that's doing the work to keep them from being able to be successful in love with you. And most times people don't have like personal effects of yours, like hair, saliva, items, skin, whatever we use. So the easiest thing for them to do is try to do stuff for confusion, to cause confusion and discord between you and yours. Okay, so let's see. I tried to teach you, Danielle, that everything is energy. This is your child. This child came through your portal. It absolutely affects her future generations, their future generations. Everything you do energetically definitely affects your creations. Everything is energy. Everything is energy. Everything. Is Dina's godmother using her and lying to her? Is Dina's godmother using her and lying to her? Is Dina's godmother using her and lying to her? No. So what makes you feel that way? What makes Dina feel? If you got somebody working on your love relationship for love, if your godmother loves you, it could be causing confusion in your thoughts around her as well. You might need to come into balance because it's saying you're indigo, you're highly sensitive to energies, and you're a natural leader. So you might be picking up on something, but it might not be necessarily that she's using you. You see what I'm saying? It might be, let's ask the question better, okay? Does Dina's godmother have her highest and best good as top priority? Does Dina's godmother have her highest and best good as top priority? Does Dina's godmother have her highest and best good as top priority? Does Dina's godmother have her highest and best good as top priority? They're not really giving me a clear answer. It goes back to your spiritual, who you are spiritually. You're probably the only person who she can trust to help her. And it probably make you feel used because at the time that we in right now, we be feeling like, why ask of me? You should be asking of, I should be asking of you type shit. But it says you're a natural born leader. So she probably sees that. It's not the right time for it to come out. So you'll have an answer to that soon. Why? Why is Dina feeling like her godmother? You're giving out more than you get back. That's what it says. So you're feeling that way. Why? Why? What causes Dina to feel this way? What is the root of it? What is about? Let's get down to it. What about the godmother is causing Nina's energy to feel this way? What does Nina need to know most about the godmother as it relates to her relationship with her? What does Dina need to know most? It's saying like you've been used by other people in the past, so you can't see that that's not what's happening right here. Well, stop telling them. They got their own energy, their own life, their own things that didn't work or did work for them. So that even subconsciously, they'll put energy towards things without being intentionally trying to be a sabotage or interference in what you're doing. But it says you've been used before. You take the time, like the Wounded Warrior says the same thing. Basically, these two cards where you've been through some shit before, and now you just need to take time for yourself to rejuvenate yourself and recover yourself so that you can be the best for yourself and other people. What does she need to know most? Queen of Swords. Cut out bullshit. You can cut out anything around you. You've been a little cold about it at the time. And it's probably because you're going through the turmoil or whatever as it relates to your relationship and thinking that it's having some type of significance. So let me ask them if anybody is doing any work against your relationship. Is there anybody that's taking any actions, doing any spiritual work against Dina's relationship? Is there anybody? Is there anybody that's taking any actions or doing any work against Dina's relationship? Is there anybody taking any action or doing any work against Dina's relationship? Says meditation brings answers. It says compromise and meditations brings answers. So it say, as far as I'm taking the compromise, is instead of thinking somebody's actively doing the work, let's compromise and say, well, maybe they're not intentionally doing it. Maybe they're just not in a good place themselves and they're sending the wrong type of energy to you because you're trying to manifest what you want. It says meditations bring answers, which again is a reading. To take a deeper look into it if you really want, or you can do the reading yourself in doing a meditation for yourself and see what answers the ancestors give you. I'll ask the pendulum if you want me to. There's a meditation reading, I guess that's what we're going to say. Is there anyone taking action against this relationship. Intentionally taking action against this relationship. Nobody's intentionally taking action. Is there anybody intentionally sending negativity to Dina's life or her relationship? Is there anybody intentionally sending negativity? Not at this time. Is there anybody unintentionally that's sending negativity? Unintentionally, which means stop telling people your business, okay? That means stop sharing your personal life with your mama, with your godmama, with whoever. Talk to the ancestors. And you then start manifesting what you want to see for yourself and for your relationship. The unintentional negativity that's coming towards you is because you're sharing your personal parts and your desires with other people. And operate where you protect your relationships and you protect yourself energetically and spiritually from others, intentionally, unintentionally. I am always, in addition to everything else that I do, basic line of protection, I keep me a reversible candle going where I done prayed and I done let you the fuck know that if you're sending it to me intentionally or unintentionally, it's coming back to you. So if you're not true, you just really don't want to fuck with me, because you could be just not healed and be hating on me, be jealous, and then it's just gonna come back to you. I'm not letting none of that come to me. It's gotta go back. So that's just a little basic line of defense or protection that you could put up in addition to other things that you could do. Manifest your keys, Shaquana. I'm with you. I stand with you. I stand with you on all of those things. Let go of the past. No, Dina. Okay, I've been patient. They tell me to be patient. I want anything. You will, yes, that's true, Jerome. But until you cut this cord, this energetic connection that's holding you back, you're gonna be being patient because they're saying you in your own way. You have to cut and clear out so that all of that they have for you can get to you. Okay. I think I addressed everything. All right. So peace, love, and light to all of you guys. I'll see you next time. Don't forget that I started an Anchor account. So I'll get some more information out on that so I can do my podcast and deliver messages and downloads and stuff that I get from the Ancestor round right away as soon as I get them. It's to be a podcast type thing. I'm learning it. I started it, so look out for that. And today I came up with, I think, 17 spell kits, ritual boxes for different purposes. My number one works in that I'm called upon to do so that I can empower these boxes, empower these tools to get to you and do your own spell work. Is going to be available on my Etsy today. Danielle, she's more in her spiritual power to take care of herself than you are empowering yourself to. You're worrying about her friend. Is this friend a good friend to her? Is she doing? You too worried about controlling her and her variables and her outcomes. When that energy is misplaced, it should be on you and what the ancestors have been begging you to do for you. You're trying to control and be involved in your energy in the wrong things. You need to worry about what they've been asking you to do. You're another one that's in your own way. You can't control these values. She's learning. She's living her life. She's becoming into her own. It's not on who you think. You see what I'm saying? I'm about to ask him if it is or if it isn't. If it is or if it isn't. She's on her journey now to discover who she is so that she can discern for herself and have life experiences that will build her. But she's not going to be open to you telling her who's for her and who's not for her if she does not see you doing what's best for you. It's going in a circle, which means maybe, or rephrase it. She could be, she could be not. It depends on whose perspective we're looking at. But it's not a definite yes. So she's probably not in the best interest of her. You see what I'm saying? She's learned to protect herself and discern as well. Does this girl, who is Danielle's friend, have any bad intentions for Danielle's daughter? Does she have any bad intentions? She doesn't have any bad intentions. Is she a positive and beneficial connection for Danielle's daughter to have? Is she a positive and beneficial connection for Danielle's daughter to have? No, she is not. So what you can do is pray about it and pray that she's able to see and discern that the person is not positive and beneficial for her. Or that you can step into your power so that she can say, oh, I'm gonna be receptive to what my mom is telling me, because it looks like she's in tune now and she's on her shit. Who are they? For you, Naisha, that means he's not in total integrity. That for Naisha is operating in integrity as it relates to her. No. Are there some things that is withholding from her? Is he withholding these things because he thinks it's her best to not know? Yes. Does Naisha operate in truth? Yes. That tower, he still has to reach a tower so that he can come into his truth. Is his integrity, him not operating integrity is not designed to hurt you. Is lack of integrity not designed to hurt you. He thinks he's protecting you. He thinks he's being a man or whatever for whatever they feel. You could have it all figured out. They feel like they got it all figured out. He has to have a tower. He has to be shook up. He has to have that moment to put things in perspective that I can't be on no bullshit with her. I got to come all the way correct. I got to lay it all on the table. Whatever it is, I got to come in integrity. I got to come in truth. And so what it was saying, what the cause was also saying to you is don't allow people to be dishonest with you. Command that they be in integrity with you. It was the twin flame card. So in order for you to be with your twin flame and y'all teach each other and get where y'all need to be, you just gonna have to be the truth and know that truth will stand, and what's gonna align is gonna align. Is going to operate in integrity after they have the tower moment. Will they operate in complete integrity with Naisha after the tower moment? Yes. How long before we have this tower moment with him? How many years before has his tower moment? No years. How many months before has his tower moment? How many months before has his tower moment? A month and a half, between a month and 2 months, and it's in the period of Aries, which is me. So Aries come in on March 21st. So between 1 and 2 months before the real New Year, which is when the spring solstice come, when my birthday come, the motherfucker will have a tower and be operating in truth. Okay? You're all welcome. Yeah, my link to my exit on the Ratchet Mystic store. It should be in my description down under this video, Jerome. Let me I'm gonna post it in the comments right now. So I got the boxes, like I got all the pictures and stuff. When I get off of here, I'm gonna log in and upload the different spell kits. If y'all was on my live this morning on Facebook, I went over each one, but I guess I could touch on it right quick. Baby, I'm spiritually superior, but this whole e-commerce shit. All right, now I'm about to post it in the comments here. Okay, let me ask in 1 second, Dina. Okay, so, babe. Oh, that's because I'm live. When I post it, then they'll put it in the So it didn't come up. That's ridiculous. Anyway, I'll post it afterwards because it's too much. So Trust issue with you or him? The person who Dina had the trust issue with, is that somebody that she should work on a connection with? The person that she had the trust issue with, is that somebody that she should work on a connection? It says work on a connection. Should Dina run from the connection? Type your question, Dave. Should Dina run from the connection? If you want a private reading, then it'll be in the description after the it should be in my channel description too. Baby. Okay, so if you go to the channel and then click about, voila. So the Etsy shop is etsy.com/shop/Ratchet Mystic. So I'm Ratchet Mystic Shop on Etsy. For the readings, the description, I take Zelle, PayPal, Venmo. The descriptions, the prices is in the description of the channel. If you want just a one question reading right now, type the question right now. Otherwise, you can go into the about section of my channel and get the description for getting a personal reading. I'm live right now, so I believe that when I end the live and it actually posts, it should also be in the description of this video because I thought I had it on auto. Okay, so is the person who Dina had the trust issue with someone that she should run from their connection? Is the person that Dina had? No. Does Dina require healing at this time in order to be ready for the connection? Does Dina require healing at this time to be ready for the connection? Yes. You got to get yourself together, Dina, because just like you're doubting the stuff with your godmother and the relationships and all of that, it's a little bit of healing that needs to take place. And I'm saying a little bit, but it could be significant for you so that you can be whole enough to be in your solar plexus, to be confident and know that what's for you is for you. And there's no you trust the ancestors. You trust your soul's GPS. You trust yourself and the ancestors to guide you. And it don't always be easy in life. You know, when you trust yourself, you trust these ancestors, you know truth is truth. And you got to go with truth. It don't always be what we want or what's easiest for us. Dave, what does 2021 hold for Dave? What does 2021 hold for Dave? We past, present, and future for day uno. Give me past, present, and future for day uno. Past, present, future. In the past, right, okay, so I like for you to say that scared part don't work though, Dina. Let me give Day his thing and I'm gonna come back to you. So day uno. In the past, you was the chariot. You was on the chariot. You had balance of the spiritual and the earth, of good and bad. Okay, you was able to steer your own ship, be the current on your tape. You had shit together. You was the boss. You was the leader. You was determined in the direction of your life. And then in the present, some things came. A lot of things came. A lot of obstacles. And I mean, I can imagine betrayals, regrets, the whole setbacks during the pandemic, having to acclimate yourself and get familiar with doing things in a new way. So now you're carrying some burdens, and then you have to pick on some other people's burdens. So that stop you from being able to be focused on steering and being in charge of your own destiny. And now you just feel like overwhelmed and like, I want to just drop all of this shit, and I want 2021 to be the best shit that's ever gonna happen to me in life. But then you're juggling. There's two people or two situations that you're juggling, and you have to make a decision about them. You hold one higher than the other, but they're both important to you. And until you make that decision, then 2021 is not going to be what you want it to be. What's the long-term outcome? What is the long? The question is that because they don't want you to get healed, Dina. They don't want you to do the work. They don't want you to be happy. They don't want you to be whole. They don't want you to be self-assured. But you have to do the work. You got to do that healing. Go within yourself and cast out fear. Talk to fear like you talk to a bitch on the street that's trying to come and fuck your nigga. Bitch, if you don't get the fuck from around me, bitch, I'm going to lay you the fuck out, okay? I don't fuck with fear. Fear, get the fuck away from me. Get the fuck away from my relationships. Get the fuck away from my life. Get the fuck and stay the fuck. I stand in my power. I walk in faith, and faith and fear cannot coexist, which means I trust myself. I trust myself to guide myself. I trust the ancestors to trust me to guide myself. And at the end of the day, I know what I know. And that at the end of the day, if this is mine, I trust him. I trust the ancestors to let me know if something is off, not people. I don't discuss it with people. I stand in my being and I manifest. Okay, day uno, I'm going to give you your long-term outcome. So what is his long-term outcome for 2021? What is day uno's? I don't know if you're a man or a woman. I'm sorry, I can't see the picture. If you're a woman, please forgive me. I just got that masculine energy from the Chariot. I don't know. I'm sorry. You might have just been a real force in the powerfulness. Okay, so what is the long-term outcome for day uno? What is the long-term outcome for day uno? The Magician. You got the power to manifest. You had the power at one time to steer your own destiny and be the boss and cheer the chariot. All you got to do is make a clear decision. Am I going to carry everybody else's burdens? Am I going to hold on to all the shit that didn't go right? Or am I going to be in 2021 manifesting exactly what the fuck I want and beyond? Okay. Okay. All right, Davon. I got masculine energy. I just didn't want to offend nobody. So, okay, blessings to everybody. Peace, love, and light. I'm happy if I was able to get any messages across. If you guys were receptive. If you need some work done, check out my essay. If you want to read and look in the channel or the video description. Blessings.